on the opening faceoff is Brendan Coyle against Dylan Bettle. Fascinating matchup between these two as the opening faceoff won for the Bison, and we are underway. Quick attack coming in, early chance on goal, and drifting wide in the end range. Pareka able to tally his 7th goal of the season as the Red Foxes looking for their first win of the campaign into that near post. Completely beating the keeper, Noble Smith. Both keepers giving up early goals to start as the Bison win the face-off once again, and it's Danny Striano to beat the keeper Smith for Bison's 2nd goal. Quick face-off won by the Red Foxes, but a call for the violation instead. It'll be Bison possession with Danny Striano taking it. To finish as the Bison double their advantage here in the first frame. Bucknell 3, Marist 1. They've scored 3 straight goals, the Bison have. Brendan Coyle able to win the faceoff, gets double teamed, but finds the attacking target in Striano. Out to the near side, they're attacking with intent, the Bison, with a lot of confidence as well. The passes have been crisp. Here's Meyer. Meyer for goal, and he scores as well. Back-to-back goals for the Bison in the last minute and change of play as the freshman Michael Meyer is able to add to the scoring. Bucknell 4, Marist 1. It has been all Bison over the last 5 minutes of action. 4 straight goals for the home side. Good cross-field pass for Meyer. He had struggled a couple of times, but was able to field a good pass. And a real decisive finish by the freshman, who is now already in double figures this season. You knew Meyer, only a freshman, but had that quality in him. And he was really able to exacerbate that chance. A scrum forming now in the attacking third. Bucknell very physical, very aggressive here. Ball still bouncing around. A good check, heavy challenge coming, no foul called, as it's eventually Kyle Stofko picking it up. So with the man advantage, Marist were able to find a goal. Bucknell still with the 2-goal advantage. So we're gonna get a false start. Red Foxes with upper half of the goal zone. And they now only trail by 1 on the face-off, a quick chance, and it goes wide for Matt Fermo. In the opening period, a real hectic first 15 minutes of action. As the Bison at one point led 4-1, it's now 4-4. Another face-off won here by the Red Foxes. It's Fermo attacking. Out to the near side, the shot. It's a bit wayward that time from Jamison Embry, the goal scorer. Bizarre adventure for Marist in this first quarter, but they're able to take the lead with just 10 seconds remaining. Bison really looking, they had this game marked on their calendars for their first potential win of the season. Still plenty of work left for them to do, only a 1-goal advantage, but they carry all the momentum with them. As another false start on the face-off will give the Red Foxes possession back. It just seemed like the Bison were defending at all times the last 5 minutes of action. The locker room, we'll see if they're able to do so here on the face-off. A couple of the Marist goals, of course, in the run coming from the power play, a couple of fouls, and it's still a man advantage for Marist with Hank Bethel in the penalty box. See if the Red Foxes can produce another goal on this run. Questions having to be made there by the defense, by the defenders, how they were unable to get to that second ball. It found the stick of Fairrock's attacker. Well, Pareka was able to extend his goal streak going back to last season, now at 19 games. He has really been that consistent attacking player for the Red Foxes. Left, the Red Foxes up 9-4. Face off, a bit of a scrum as it's won by the Bison. Just 3 seconds left, not going to be enough time to get the shot away. At one point in that first half, Bucknell led 4-1, but 8 than just the referees doing through that opening 30. As they go for the face-off for the Bison, Connor McCusker taking on Ferno. A bit of an awkward tumble there by McCusker. And it looks as though it will be Bison possession out of the opening infraction as the second half is underway. Bison with a 5-goal deficit, 4 goals and 6 assists in the win against Mercer. He picks up his second goal here, and the Bison's 5th as they now trail 9-5 against Marist. So they are able to capitalize with the man advantage, having to defend here, however, from the faceoff. Pareca, who's on a hat trick. That first half hat trick, Pareca could be looking for his 4th. He goes for goal, and he scores! What a goal that is by JoJo Pareca! He is having his magnum opus this afternoon. The Bison still looking for answers as Pareca, coming into today with 6 goals on the season, has 4 today alone. Marist 10, Bucknell 5, and the best of the crop coming from JoJo Pareca. In his bag and reaching for the fries at the bottom, continuing where he left off in the first half, and what a goal it is. There are some contentions there saying that the shot occurred in the crease. It was not called in the end, as just as it looked as though the Bison might have had a bit of an advantage, JoJo Pareca really putting an end to it. They're able to win the face-off, and they work with Striano. Striano, the no-look pass, and it gets by Chris Begier, who wasn't edge on the far side for Bucknell, and the attack working to fruition there. Red Foxes winning the face-off. You have to imagine they're working to get the ball to only one person. Of the Sun, the lead is cut to 3. Infraction for a hold. Marist will get possession on the face-off. Here's Sam Farrell with it for Anderson. Down to the far side, entering the penalty box. Blame the keeper for that one. Precisely put in the end. Now the Red Foxes lead is cut to 2. It's been a real game of runs in this match between these two teams so far, but still trailing by 2. Going to the opening face-off, one initially, and kept in play there by the Red Foxes as this 4th period of play is underway. He's got himself a hat trick. He loves a goal here in Lewisburg. He had a 4-goal, 2-assist showing against Mercer, and he's got himself a hat trick here at home as well. They win the ball, we believe, on the face-off. They do, in fact, win it here, as they really mounted a comeback here in this second half. They have outscored Marist 6-1, and they could potentially take the lead here as they win the face-off. Double teamed is Striano. He gets by the lot. Here's Danny Striano. Opening face-off at midfield. Play continues. So fighting for possession are both sides. A real scrum forming. Looks like it's going to be picked up by Marist. A heavy challenge made. Play will continue. Real aggressive lacrosse right at the center line. And eventually it's the Red Foxes with it. Zanelli for his 5th goal of the day and an opening face-off win as well. Marist looking to attack quickly on the shot. And it goes wide there in the end. But the Red Foxes closest to it will get possession back. Up by 2, 77 cents for the Red Foxes, going crazy after that one. It seems as though they have done enough to escape Lewisburg with the victory. Still 4:15 left to play, a false start. And it's going to be Bison possession, so that might be just a lead, however, by 2 with 3.5 remaining. I mentioned that the Bison, they were desperate to find a goal. On that possession, they got it, and they get possession right back on the face-off. Here's Meyer near chance.